Been only like 24 hours, so it hasn't been too long, but we get back-to-back scrim days, and this time we have almost a complete full top lobby. Falcons did not join, even though I thought they were, and it makes me very, very sad. But I do have a special guest with me today, and it is beautiful to have him here. Badger, say hello to the lovely people.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
He is,
Thanks for having me, Bard.
of course, man. Badger, would you mind telling the people what your qualifications are to cast? I'm.
Oh, I don't know if I'm qualified to do much of anything, but I'll still try. No, so I've coached and IGL'd competitively for about 3 years now, and brought up a lot of players in the NA scene. Just introduced them to comp, and then helped mold them into sterling competitive players.
Ooh, Sterling. I like that.
Yeah,
Well, I've been playing
real
with Badger
dictionary.
for probably about like a year now or something. He is an absolute fantastic man. Love him to death, and I love his inputs and his conversations. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. But he's definitely more of a calm, cooler head than myself, which after last night, I didn't know that that was possible. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which,
Yeah,
yeah, last night was absolutely crazy. If any of you want to check it out, I do have it on YouTube, but I think my brain legitimately broke when I was casting. But Circle 1, it is going to be kind of an interesting circle, a little bit more northern than I think we all expected, no?
this is a fun circle.
Heck
This is
yeah.
I feel like we don't get the circle as much as we should, just because it's the Crater Fields ending type area.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere up there maybe. I mean,
I,
it could go all the way north. It's hard telling.
I feel like it actually ends over here, like north of the mountain. I don't
Yeah, I
know
can
why,
see
but
that.
that's like the vibe that I get from this one.
Yeah, I looking at this, I would say that it might favor like the south side of Cabrera, and that's just
Okay. So like right over here.
yeah, like something
Yeah.
that the hill of doom
Yep.
just south of Cabrera.
When no one gets any cover and yet you all have to go in there before, before you die.
Exactly. Just
Oh my
the
gosh.
onslaught of vehicles coming off the
Oh
hill
my
to the
gosh.
north.
Mortars,
Yep.
coming every which way too.
Oh man, I hope we see that. I hope we see
Oh
that.
my gosh. Speaking of which, you want to know how many panzers we had yesterday?
How many?
We had 10 panzers that I caught personally.
Mhm.
10.
I mean,
That was the most I've ever seen. Like
that's
just
pretty
back
good.
to
I'm
back to back.
I'm actually really happy to see that they're still being used, even with the changes.
What do you
Um,
mean? Like what changes?
so so they made the time like you can't just equip it and that's already ready to go.
Oh,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. With the
so you have to actually you have to plan, you have to you have to scheme a little bit how you're going to use it.
to be expecting it.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
I think that's a good change. I
Yeah,
thought it's a nerf. Let's be honest, it's a nerf.
it's a
But
good nerf because especially on like a hot drop when everything else has a reload time. Like, granted, it's a lower reload time. I feel like, but it's crazy to just hot drop immediately pick up something and just boom boom. That's it. Like, no
right,
outplay, no chance to do anything. Like, at least with a
sure.
shotgun, you have to reload a couple of shells,
Ooh,
right?
getting spicy. Might get some action here. You might just
And
grab the info off this.
he doesn't look like he wants. Okay, never mind. He wants the sauce. But the question is, does Systematicos actually know that he's here? He knows that one's coming out. He doesn't know that the other one's out already. Now he spots him. The vehicle has been spotted, but he can take him out. And now Ribeiro is going to be able to get out of there. And it doesn't look like with too much trouble. I lie, actually, as he's going straight down into the rest of 55. Takes a headshot immediately. But so far getting out. And apparently just I was shooting at Tony, so is LFP. And
All right.
Mira. Dude, do you know what Mira means? Isn't it like, look?
Oh,
No?
is that come here? I don't know. I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
I,
I do
yeah.
actually here. Look at,
Please
oh,
don't
it's
tell
because
me
of
I
their
don't know
coach.
anymore.
It's a little bit off right now, but I do love their logo. Their logo's funny.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
split because their
fantastic.
coach like messed it up, so he's over here, but it's fine. Did these guys' logo come in? No. What is with this? Is it possibly the color that like just is messed up? Oh my gosh. Well, Systematicos, their fortunes may not be so bright. Never mind. Looks like LP is just taking a couple shots, telling them to back off.
Right
Oh, Furia! Rock was the one who had a great game or day yesterday. And Furia was hoping to start off their day pretty well, but Systematicos, it's not pretty, but they have something. I personally hate this compound so much. But, you know, safety is safety no matter what.
I mean, you could get fed, you know, potentially.
You could. I hate the sidelines and I hate the lack of control that you have. Like that's the biggest thing that I hate about it. So, I don't know. I might be too controlling. Is that a correct way to say it? I don't know, but I hate compounds that you have to not play out of. Like, not play out of. Does that make sense? You know what I mean when I say not play out of, right?
Yeah, that's a survival position, right?
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
taking that just to survive. He's not getting any information. He's not furthering the play. You know, you're just surviving.
Yeah. And those, it might just be me, but I call those placement point compounds. Like, you're literally just praying that it goes to you. And granted, like, you're probably going to get maybe top 6 here if no one crashes you. Like, I would say that that's what that compound is, at least right now. But it's not, it's not
if
pretty.
That compound gets donut hold on C2 shift, he is getting 4-man crash.
Yeah, exactly. But Toyo Esports, one of my favorite SA orgs, is going to go ahead and rock the recently partnered team. He's going to be taking some fights. Biel gets a knock, but he has to deal with 2 others, and he only has 14 HP left as Emmy starts to push on over, trying to find the last bullet onto him, but RBN going to take some nice shots, and looks like they're actually going to be able to stabilize. That's the word I'm looking for.
Good word, bro.
Thank you. Capitan, though, he's pushing up onto Solds. He definitely knows that he's here. Benya going to go down to Biel's Molly, and, well, the return. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting him to push back over there, I'll be honest. Oh, wait, they're just full pushing. Oh, my gosh. All right, RBN says, I want in. This is going to be my time to shine. And Emmy and Jesus, the last 2. It's fine to say Jesus, or should I say Jesus? I don't know, man.
Yeah, you can say Jesus.
Whatever way is not mean to say. You know, that's the thing I hate about casting, is sometimes you're just like, bro, I don't know how to say this properly.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of the thing with mixing North America and South America. We're doing our best here, okay?
Well, Blist, speaking of NA, he's going to let one go over the top. They know that he's here. They've seen the vehicle. Are they going to turn on to him? IQ, the newest member of Duel, is further back, and Bliss is going to take some shots over at Lobes and Wooly, and good shots from Wooly is actually going to take him down to 27 HP as they do get away for now. Furia did take a knock from the drive-by from Bestia, who lost Silzen. He is now on Overpowered. Where'd Overpowered go? Oh, there they are. They're on the north side with Pippa. Those are the 2 that came from Bestia.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? All right, well, Toyo, they wanted the sauce, and they're gonna take down Solds, and I believe, yeah, Rock still has 2 up, so there's still a threat to people just taking a lot of damage.
Some mutually assured destruction going on there.
I'll be honest, I think I need to turn you up. You are a very quiet.
I was
person.
leaning away, maybe.
Oh, it's fine. I think I also need to.
I am very calm. I'm not gonna yell.
Oh no, you're fine. Exactly, which is why I need to turn you up. If I can figure out how to do it on, there we go. All right, talk for me, please.
Hopefully that's good. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2.
When I play with you next, man, I'm going to destroy my eardrums. It's fine.
I know it. It's so funny.
Nah. I like having the people hear you talk because you have really good inputs and your voice is very soothing. So.
Oh, well, why thank you. I had a throat drop before this, so, you know, it's nice and silky.
I'll be honest, man. I was debating if I should do that myself, but it is going to go hard south. The Luminosity says, thank you very much. And Rock, I feel bad for them because this actually, I feel like they're going to get crashed. I feel like they're going to be out in 13th. That's the vibe I get right now.
They need to be consolidating. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about holding this split. Right now, you know, I guess, is he up on the rock?
Solds? I believe so.
Yeah.
Or Syntastico, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I mean, he gets a lot of information.
Yeah.
But trying to hold that compound, RBN is, as a one-man is going to be tricky.
Yeah. Especially if, like, anyone crashes onto RBN, he's screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Mira, they're getting taken down by Furia, who's trying to take this side that you thought it was going to end. It's technically possible. Probably less than a 1% chance, though. Luke 12 taking some shots. Fana has to be careful. He's down to less than half HP. The rest of Liquid taking some shots over at LFP. Who's making it away so far? Oh, and someone lost a Coop. Well, Mira have only lost one on their rotate, which honestly, that's kind of the most that you can ask for at this point.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a free rotation. He can thank that to the battle bus. That battle bus saved his life. It's a good bus.
You know, sometimes I appreciate you saying battle bus rather than what other people typically call it.
You know, I'm trying to keep it PC.
I really do appreciate that, Ben. I've had a couple people come in here and just like start cussing. I'm like, bro, oh my gosh, please stop.
We all know what it's called. We all know its real name.
We know. The sly wink, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
Nudge.
I'm actually frustrated because I think it's this color because both this and Gooners, like the logo just doesn't work for some reason. So I think I might have to like actively switch colors. Oh my gosh! And what am I doing? Syntastico has to deal with overpowered. Pipit goes down. He's gonna get flushed, and Silzen can't help out. But Far Rivero is gonna push on over. Syntastico is taken down. Silzen though on the other side, also gone, and now it is just him left, and he has to try and survive and get some more points because he has one, but that is all that he has.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe a favorable shift comes north. I've seen this zone end where he's at.
It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. And this, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is exactly what I missed. Oh, and I think Battle X is actually playing instead of Hot and Spicy. Yeah. Not surprised at all. I saw them playing together, and dude, Battle X is such a fun player to watch. It's really enjoyable watching his gameplay. But pure RNG, Penta, Valiate, and then who's R? Do you know who R is?
I have no idea. Valiate, Tool.
And then Sanka Pow. I'm sure it's people that I know, but ooh, okay. We're just getting a pure Crater Fields ending, man. Liquid. Oh my gosh. Well, Liquid just do a quick 180, go back, and Ferrivero is actually pretty happy, and RBN has to. There's no way he's surviving past this circle, right?
We have a E-pickup coming off of planes right now.
No. How many players do they have on there? Okay, they only have 3. I'm not going to follow them because it messes up the sound, and I just don't want to deal with that, I'll be honest. But Duel, they're going right by Systematicos, and K-Mind actually going to go ahead and find one as they turn around onto this. Gets flushed away by the man, the myth, and the legend, K-Mind, as he pulls out an A, but Ribeiro looks like he's going to be able to get out, and Systematicos, they did lose one earlier, so this is a pure 2v4. They have to be careful. This is a lot of interesting real estate to work with.
Oh, I'm sure Duel's fully aware. They do a good job watching the kill feed.
With all due respect, I wouldn't expect anything less from Wooly.
Right. Yeah,
I feel like that's his thing.
Fight.
Yeah. Well, the push is coming in. Wooly is going to go down. He takes Ribeiro down low. And now it is just not found. K-Mine pushing in as the rest of Duel tries to figure out where he is. They're stacking up. I like that. Not being out too far. K-Mine is going to find him, and he gets all 3. as the
Good
people's
trades.
man. Can be very happy with it. But yeah, no, honestly, I love the fact that K-Mine actually went around and rather than pushing straight out to close down the angle, purposely stacked rather than just pushing in. You know?
Absolutely. You have to be tradable. You know, that is the name of the game in the push.
It's a massive aspect of PUBG that is... I don't know if I would say that it's talked about enough. I feel like people don't really talk about it, but Jesus taking a lot of damage from Haven right there as he tries to throw in
Beautiful
one
nade.
more nade. And he gets him perfectly. He's going to sit down, and I don't think there's any way that he can get rezzed. Capitan might be able to provide some covering fire, but that is going to be about it. Mira, I'm sorry, man. Well, they have a bit of a car for it. They have something to play. I feel like that might be generous of me to say that.
It's a nice little cubby they got themselves there.
Yeah.
It's perfect to throw a grenade into.
But they do have some Animaniacs able to just kind of control above them, but it's going to be Vox who goes down to Battle X as Luminosity has to figure out what they want to do if they want to consolidate. Emmy taking some shots over at Furia. As Duel, they've been in blue for a long time. They're going to try to come into the north on this side, but it's a risky play.
For that cold shift. I
feel like it does go
I don't think
north.
it shifts back to the north. I really don't. I think it has to go south or east.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're right. What do I know? I'm just a caster. It's fine. Vox goes down. Outlaws trying to play that eastern side and keep out dots as Blist is very far away. Outlaws trying to find... did I say 55 or did I say Outlaws? I don't know. Still, Curvy! He has to be careful because Karak is taking some shots. Curvy down some HP. And has to be careful because he's getting shot in the back by Luminosity? No, that's Dots.
This is a rough run.
I would say that's generous for what what this is, honestly. It is nothing but open space, and you just need a couple shots.
He has 4 smokes.
He has a lot of faith that Joshy is not going to hit his shots, and so far, you know, it's paid off. So can't even deny him that. Okay, never mind.
Nope. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he might make it.
You think he hits it?
Nope.
Call it right now. No.
I would assume. Oh, he's in the cover. That's good.
Because there was I was gonna say there's a coop right there. Oh my gosh, this is
Madman.
Aggressive. I do like
Love
it. It looks like Shane has a bike. I think that he went to pick up Joshy with. No. Picked up Blist. Well, I feel like Liquid. Do they play the Crater Dip? Can they play the Crater Dip?
I don't think so. They can't, right?
Because of Animaniacs above?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both them and Penta. So the question is, where do they go? Oh my gosh. Well, Bestia taking so many shots over at 55, trying to punish them, and they've been quiet so far, but now they're starting to activate, trying to steal kills, but Tony picks up Yakamazi. Ooh.
They're being hunted.
Well, Ferravero on overpowered. He is putting in work, and I'll be honest, I didn't even see this going in, but might be able to get a knock. He almost goes down. No more nades coming out just yet.
Pick up a couple more points, you know, just a couple more points.
Oh,
well, got shifted off of.
K-Mind and IQ, they go down to blue, so that's going to be it for them. It feels so bad, you know, you try to make a move and you just get shot and like there's nothing you can do. But Enzito goes ahead and takes, or is taken down by Outlaws. Wait, no! Oh my gosh, Luminosity. Duel though is activating, they get 2, but Ferravero is going to knock him down as Wooly now the last one alive, and I believe that Blue's actually going to take those. So Duel kind of does get points, and I think they're up to 5 if those 2 go down. Shifts to the south again. Ah, that's why. Luminosity went straight to the middle, trying to use some car forts. The flush coming out onto Lobes. And I think it is just DraftKing who is left. Yep. And he's going to go down to blue. Sorry, I'm not going to watch that, though. But Luminosity in a dip, it's honestly a decent dip.
He got the heal off. Draft's got the heal off.
Wait, he did? I thought he was dead. There's no way he survives against Ferravera over here, right? Like, he has to just try to take some shots, right? Am I crazy?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's just healing.
He has 3 first aids.
All right, well, now Liquid, they're starting to move into the top of Crater. But they also got to be careful because Pure RNG is here, who's also been relatively silent. T-Plents peeking down, trying to take some shots. And they do actually have cover here that I wasn't actually anticipating. R, who might be a tryout or a sub, unsure of which. Throws a nade, it doesn't quite work out, but Luke does some damage. Nade does not connect, and they get a crate, so, you know, they'll be happy with that. It's a good nade, but I think there's too much movement for him to really get that. Oof. Seems like things are going to stall for a little bit here, and I feel like... Yeah, I was going to say, there has to be another crash or something that I'm about to miss. So we're going to stay with this one. Oh, they just leave Psycho here? Interesting. I feel like that's a little bit of consigning him to his fate move. But
well, you know, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to anchor the blue. They want their back clean, and they know if they put everybody in the same hole that they're just grenade bait. You know, so you get a little bit of a spray.
Oh, speaking of sprays, Tony deletes Curvy with so many headshots, and now this is the moment that they activate. If they've been watching kill feed, they know that they've lost a couple of members, and now it is just one, and that member is still behind them. And where are you? There you are. And he's just prone, and it looks like... Oh, actually, I want to switch over here. Mira versus Liquid, and Liquid is going above and deletes them all, and now Pretty Curdy, the only one who got knocked. And Animaniacs now trying to find their way down, but Pure Energy not going to let them go for free. Wooly does get RBN. Finally goes down. DraftKing, the one who finds the rest of Duel as... what? Do I just call him TR? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm calling him TR. Wait, Bizzler. Oh my gosh, where are these going? I gotta know. Come on, come on. Okay. It's going over here, trying to get 55. Doesn't get any damage. But the fight's kind of over. And actually, I want to go back to Liquid because T-Plants now has hopped off Fake behind him, trying to drop that north side. And yeah, Fake's just going to go down to blue. Does he go for the res? No, it's too risky.
He knows, yeah. Oh, maybe. He's going to smoke it off. If he smokes
I don't think he smokes, right?
I mean, if he smokes, Liquid pushes out on it.
Well, Pure Energy, they're playing, honestly, a lot more patient than I expected. They're typically just kind of a... what's the PC way of saying it? Push, push, push team?
A dub key. They're just a dub key.
Dub key, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, they're just waiting as Luminosity has made the correct call, and now Liquid has to be careful because they have 2 teams, never mind, just 1 team to deal with. And it is Energy, and they're bombarding them with nades, but the nades are not connecting so far.
This is a 4v3. Oh.
Luke has an angle. Overpowered, or... I'm not... Oh, no, that's Casito. Sam Crow taking a lot of shots, and Luke is going to go down. The stun isn't going to do anything. What is this? I don't even know how to cast this. Well, Liquid trying to take some shots at Snakers, Luminosity. Everyone is just fighting. There's no end to the madness, and Gats actually killed Snakers. Dots goes down. It's Pretty Curdy and Alo, the last 2 up. They're getting damaged. They're getting a lot of kills. But they have to be careful because behind them, 55 is still here. They're not going for the res just yet.
Yeah, 55's
Stun's coming in.
They're sniffing. They're sniffing.
They taste the blood in the water, and that's Liquid down first. But now, 55, they're able to put in the work. They're up to 13 kills. And Luminosity, whoever crashed them, did not work out too well for them, but Snakers did go down. Gats, you know, he didn't want to give up any kills to his teammates. He was greedy. He wanted them all. And now 55 are in, honestly, a really good spot.
Yeah. A lot of control. Fortunately, they're going to have to come off of this hill eventually.
But you kind of imagine that they're going to be able to control so much of the game because not only that, but they can also play kind of like down here a little bit. I know it's not the best, but especially if they can kind of keep out the teams, it might be able to work for them.
Do they have cars? That's the question. I see a coupe. They might have a car down there that they got from Liquid.
Technically, they could try to go for those, but those are really risky. It looks like the coupe is only confirmed on. Oh, wait, no. Psycho has one. But they're going to have to use it for cover. And I think the play is just kind of like try to wait to see Furia and Toyo and like see who has to make a move first. Nah, I mean, it's 55 who has to move first, right?
Yeah, they're on the fast side. Well, for the most part, they're both equally kind of on like the same speed. But yeah, they need to move. They're probably gonna take a crash onto LG, onto Luminosity.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else they can do. And I assume no Panzers. I think they're prepping for the crash. And there's a lot of random everything here. But if they take the dip next to them, it'll be funny because they won't fight. I mean, U2 will be thrown for sure, but won't fight.
They're trying to get some info. Trying to figure out what's happening down in the dip. What is going on down there?
What do you need info when you play PUBG? That's crazy talk.
I know
what you're talking about.
It's overrated. It's overrated. You just drive straight to wherever you want to play, and that's it.
If he gets a knock, this could be the opportunity. Poza is going to make it back in time. Gizera moving slightly forward into another crate, as now they are starting to make their move. And honestly, they might be able to go to that dip that I was talking about, but they need to kind of make a beeline for it. Furia taking so many shots, doing good damage. Emmy actually going to be the one who finds him. And, oh, I don't know if I like this for you, sir. Well, he's prone, and he is safe so far. Sam Crow, though, does go down. I mean, Karak is going to be their saving grace right now. Just try to get some points, right? Oh, no. No. Do they have it? Oh, wait, no, they went for Luminosity. Interesting. Oh, Tony killed himself. Interesting. Nice. And it doesn't look like Falcons are going to be joining us, by the way. It said it on the lobby info, but it was wrong. Or at least we think it's wrong. If they show up next game, very happy with it.
Cool.
You thinking Furia or Luminosity?
Oh, this is anybody's game at this point.
With Furia with 4 up.
They both have to come out.
But the numbers on Furia is like their biggest advantage for sure. So depending on how many smokes they have, so 2, 6, 8. Okay, so they got 8 smokes. It's not too bad, but you also don't really want to use them all right now. And they have a little bit of stuff to play actually here. Okay, so they do have the fence line to play. Right here.
I was going to say, like, they can come up, they can play the fence line, they can play time. They don't necessarily have to get rid of Toyo.
Yeah.
And, but they do need this positioning. They need to get up there and they need to get established. So they need somebody to put shots, probably Guizera, put shots on Toyo so that they can make that move.
Well, it looks like Toyo is kind of looking to push Luminosity because they're not in circle either, and Furia does have circle. So they can actually kind of wait, and that's exactly what's going to be happening is they start to make the push. No one's where the nades are going, but Capitan and Emmy, they know they need to make something happen. And try they will. But Furia, they're activating. And as I say that, Luminosity has thought, oh, hey, we might be able to get some free points. And they go ahead and knock Emmy, and he might bleed. He's second bleed, so it should take him down.
He is just playing time.
I mean, it's a smart play. You can't play it at all.
You get fed, you know. You got to do it.
There's no way that they're actually trying to fight each other. I lied. Okay, apparently they were. Gat's going to go ahead and get the kill on the Karak. And now it's a 2v1v4. And I lied. It's a 2v4. Ooh, Gats gets a knock. I mean, the util you have to imagine is going to be coming out so much. That's 2 down. All right, Gats, I'm not touching the camera anymore. What you do is what we see. He's up to 4 kills. Dude, I've missed like 3 kills on him, so like I feel bad. Gizera, he gets a headshot. That's pretty darn good. There are going to get 1 res off, but Haven, there's no way that he was able to be collected, but never mind. Gats is going to go down, so I am going to switch over to Bizler. Can he pull off a 1v3? He's a go-to player. Gets 1. It's a good start. Has to be careful, though, because the nade does damage, but doesn't kill him just yet. Molly. Oh, no. Tries to get 1, but Gizera with the peek over, and Furia are going to pick up the first chicken dinner of the night.
What a win. They played that perfectly, pushing Luminosity. You can't look left and right at the same time.
Yep. But even though Furia were the ones who won the game, 55 were the ones who had the most points. For sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mathematically,
yeah,
18.
Oh,
I think
man.
they tied, right?
They were fragging out.
Yeah. So they did really well. Definitely the winners in our hearts. But, guys, we have another Miramar. So we're going to go to like a 5-minute break, and I'll see you guys in just a bit. And I'll try to get the Twire and everything working. So we'll see you in just a bit.
Yeah, I've been running and running to keep it 100. It's all that I wanted, but lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all on myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell. Told me I'm sick and I tell her, oh well. Rather be dead than to know that I failed. Live for the chase, life is a race. I'm out of space, I'ma get on my face. I got a taste, well the whole play. Finna get laced if you step out of place. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talk and your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Getting down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Never really know when you're gonna go. Why you gotta put another foot in front of yours? Bury them toes, carry them close. I was never one to care about my mentos. I was like froze, now I'm on far. Give me that smoke, but I can't get high. We do the most, here to inspire. Doing what I'm supposed, but I can't get tired. Run for your life every night. See in the dark, blind by the light. I got the spark, I got the pipes. All of my arts coming to life. Had to face my fears while I chase my peers, and I found my spot. About time that I found myself. I've been out here walking that walk. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talk and your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is I was made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this.